What's going on YouTube? Back with another video. Finally got the Sigs and a beginner dribble tutorial. Reason why it took so long is because I've been shuffling between Sigs and trying to figure out which ones work best for me. So just to show you what Sigs I'm using, these are them. So dribble style right now, I'm only starter 2, so I don't have the starter 4 dribble styles, but I'm sure most of you don't either. So dribble style, Darius Garland. I was playing around with Trae Young, so those are my 2 favorites, Trae Young, Darius Garland. Signature size up, Trae was the only one I really tested. These were for my big. Ray Ferguson, regular breakdown, really don't use it, put whatever you want on. John Morant, aggressive breakdown. I would say that's my favorite right now. Escape moves, I know a lot of people are using Steph. I use Steph too, but I think De'Aaron Fox is better, especially for some of the moves I'm gonna show you. Combo moves, I really don't use these. I actually don't like them in the game because if you flick your right stick too quick, he's gonna do the combo moves instead of the signature size up or whatever you're trying to do. So it's kind of annoying, but yeah, I'm using Jordan Poole. Crossover, Chris Paul. I was going with Kyrie and Chris Paul. Stuck with Chris Paul for this. Behind the back, Trae Young. I like that better with the explosive because he kind of goes backwards rather than Darius Garland. He kind of comes forward a little bit, so if you do a certain move, you might get the bump and you're gonna drop the ball. Terry Rozier spin, that's gonna give you the 720 spin. I'm sure you guys how to do that. Hesi, I'm rocking Tyrese. There's a move where it works best with Kobe White hesitation, so you can use that. Darius Garland's good for a quick stop, so you kind of just gotta pick and choose. I'm rocking Tyrese because I feel like it works best with all 3 of those, but I'm gonna show you how all those look with the hesitation. Step back, I'm going Zach LaVine. I was rocking with Kyrie a lot. I was also rocking with Tyrese, but I like Zach LaVine because it gives you the biggest step back, like the R2 straight down. And triple threat style, Michael Jordan. Motion style, Alex Caruso, that is important. Please put that on. Hop jumper, I was at Jordan Clarkson because of the little cancel you can do out of it, but if you want to put that on, go for that. But I like Chris Paul because of the step back it actually gives you. You can create a lot of space. Spin jumper, I'm going Trae. Dribble pull up, Pro 2. I like Cam Thomas. I also like Pro, but I think Pro 2 is the best one in my opinion. Go-to shot, I'm just rocking Jalen Suggs, layup style. Trae Young, and yeah, I think that's everything right now. So to get into it, the first thing I'm gonna let you know about is the nutmeg. And if you want the actual hand cam for all these, I have shorts and TikToks. You can just go to our TikTok, CNoteGaming, same thing, or just go to our shorts and it will come up and you can see each move. I have like my literal controller you can see with my hands, and I show you where you have to flick the stick at, and I try to break it down as best as possible, but it's pretty much just a summary of all those moves. So if you want a breakdown of each move, just go to our TikTok, same CNoteGaming, or hit the shorts and you can see that. But nutmeg is if the ball's in your right hand, hold R2 and you're gonna do the behind the back, which is diagonal down opposite. So ball's in the right hand, I'm gonna go diagonal down left, and then I'm gonna flick up quickly while still holding R2. So it's just gonna be diagonal down left and then up. And ball's in the left hand, it's just opposite if I can get it to my left hand. So ball's in the left hand, diagonal down right, and then flick up. But you have to be moving forward, so sometimes it won't work. So like that, you might get that animation, but that's just because like your player sometimes dribbles like differently. If you do moves, like if you're just holding L2 like this, you see how he kind of pauses and all of this, or R2 I mean. So sometimes you won't get the right animation, so you just gotta make sure that you're running actually like straight and out of moves. So like you see he's just switching ball hands. It's kind of frustrating. I wish I can go backcourt, but I gotta go to pro hand. But yeah, that's what it looks like in the other hand. You can combo out of it. My favorite thing is when I'm actually running full court. Let me get my adrenaline bars back. When I'm actually running full court, like playing 3s or even 5s, locks usually think that you're coming right back into them. So if I'm on the right wing, I'll just be running up the court. They think I'm gonna come back and stop right here. You kind of just nutmeg. If I can get running straight, it's actually so difficult. If I can get, all right. But yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. So if you're running straight right here, the lock thinks you're gonna just stop right here, come back into the screen, and they're gonna play that hit. So you kind of just run straight from half court. See, this is why I don't like the my court. But you kind of just run straight, and then you just would hit a nutmeg right there. Can't do it because I'm in the half court. Dribble in your pro-am, I might actually just go there right now. Let me go there now because it'll be easier. So I have the space. Alright, so we're back at the Pro-Am, and now I can actually show you what I mean because I can go back court. So one thing I really don't like about the my court dribbling, but yeah. So I'm coming up the court, Locke's playing hip, I just nutmeg right here. He's probably gonna just pause right there, and you're just gonna have the easy lane. Like, yeah, I guess it's rim running, but it's the best way to play it because it's basically a counter because he's thinking you're gonna come back inside, you just keep going straight, but you do a move, so it's not rim running, you're just countering where his positioning is at. So that's how I use the nutmeg. You can even combo out of it, like just like in half court settings, like you come right here. It's so hard to pull off because I don't know why my player just doesn't run straight sometimes. But yeah, there's endless moves you can counter out of it. I'm still working on certain ones, like there's still the moves that you do from 23 and all the other stuff, 24, skipped a year, but yeah, there's still things. I'm trying to work on the best counters out of it in the half court, but yeah, you can still nutmeg this year. And it works with Darius Garland behind the back. It works with all, like not all behind the backs, like Prova doesn't work, but it works with most. So that's the nutmeg. Next, we're gonna go into the sham god, same way you did it before. And now the sham god is tied into your hesitation. So ball's in the left hand, we're gonna go hold R2, we're gonna run straight, we're gonna flick diagonal up left and then diagonal up right. So ball's in the left hand, it's just gonna, all right, I got it, Hesi. Ball's in the left hand, it's just, all right, now he's gonna switch hands. Dribbling is annoying this year, especially with the switch hands. I turned passive dribble hand switches off, but he still does it. So there you go. And this is Tyrese's Hesi, so he kind of cancels out of it a little early. So that's what it looks like. So I'm still working on combos out of each move, and I'm trying to start working on like stringing these together, but this is how you do all of them at the base form, so you guys can practice all that stuff as well. But yeah, that's the sham god. And then if he would actually just do it, it's super annoying because he just doesn't do it sometimes. There we go. And then I'm trying to work on counters out of that, but yeah, that's how you sham god. Next move I like to do, L2 cancel. This one's hard to describe without a hand cam, so please go to my TikTok. I have like the controller cam at the top, and then I also have my hand cam, like with my hands, so I try to break it down 2 different ways. But yeah, basically you do a move, you start running, and after that first dribble, you kind of want to hold L2 and then hold L2, and while you're sprinting, you just flick your right stick the opposite way. So if I'm doing a move, right, I'm dribbling out, come right here, I just hold L2, and then after that first dribble, I flick the right stick, and then I let go of L2. So it's difficult to explain without seeing it, so please just go check the hand cam. But yeah, so if I'm just dribbling and I got the dude coming this way, I'm just gonna bring it back this way. He didn't do it, but that's what it looked like with that animation. So sometimes you're gonna get that longer pause, but that's the quicker one that you want. So yeah, that's the L2 cancel that I do. So I pretty much do it just like that. So say somebody's setting the screen in the middle, I'm coming right here, I bring him into the screen, and then I would just do the L2 cancel. He doesn't want to do it right now, just like that, and then just stop right there, pull up, can't shoot because it's game. But yeah, that's the L2 cancel. That's hard to explain, so my apologies, but please go look at the hand cam because it's going to make it 10 times easier. Next thing, if you don't know how to quick stop, it is quicker based on the hesitation and also which way your player shoots. So my player is lefty, so this is what it looks like going left. Like, it's not the best because this is Tyrese Halliburton hesitation. Like I said, Darius Garland's the best one. Kobe White's not that good, but yeah. So that's Tyrese's like quick stop. Basically, it matters on your hesitation, but yeah, that's the animation you get. What I do is I flick towards ball hand, the right stick, and I let go of everything, and then just flick the right stick towards ball hand, and then he's gonna get that stop. I know a lot of people flick up. I don't know. I feel like it's easier just flicking towards ball hand. You can do it whatever way works best for you. You might be able to flick it any way you want. Let me see. Pause. Oh, no, you can't flick down. Yeah, but up or towards ball hand, I would say. I do towards ball hand, but yeah, that's how you quick stop. Next is the glitchy spin, which is this little, no, not that one. As you can see, I'm not that good at this game, but you get that animation, or you can get the faster one, which is this. I can't do it going right now. This is the problem with dribbling in here, but it's the most consistent thing. You can get that little step back right there, and that creates a lot of space like if you're dribbling forward. So basically, while you're running, you do a half spin from, if ball's in the left hand, you do a half spin from 9 to 12. If the ball's in your right hand, you do it from 3 to 12. And then you just, while holding R2, while you're running forward, and then you just flick the right stick straight down. So it's like doing a half spin and a snatch back at the same time. Well, right after each other. So you do the half spin first while running forward, and then snatch back, and then you're gonna get that animation. Sometimes he does an extra 720 spin, so it's gonna look glitchier. And it's really good for just controlling pace. It also looks cool, I guess you can say, but really good for controlling pace and just coming off the screen. So sometimes you're gonna get that animation. That's if you just mess up the spin, but once you master it, you're gonna get like a 720 spin right out of that, and then you're gonna be able to pull, or you can pass. I think I have a good clip of me doing it. I was trying to get some thumbnails right here. Yeah, this is me doing it in game. What it looks like in game, like trying to use it effectively. So we're on a break, and I don't really like the options here, so I just do it. Bounce pass, like just stuff like that, just controlling pace. But yeah, so that's how I use the glitchy spin. And that's that. Next, we got the behind the back, like explosive behind the back spam. So basically, you're just gonna want to do a straight up Hesi, which is R2 and left. That's what Tyrese Halliburton looks like. Well, R2 and towards ball hand. So if the ball's in your right hand, R2 right, that's Tyrese's. And then you're just gonna want to do a behind the back after that. So if I'm going R2 left, I'm gonna go diagonal down opposite. So diagonal down right. So it's just gonna look like that. So you can just do the explosive right away. So then you're just gonna want to spam that. So I'm gonna go R2 left, diagonal down right, and then I'm gonna go R2 right, diagonal down left, and I'm just gonna keep doing that like opposite. I'm gonna keep switching it. So like I said, hand cams are all on TikTok and YouTube Shorts, so you can see how all these look. But yeah, this is basically, oh my god, this is what it looks like if you're just spamming it with Tyrese and Trae Young behind the back, if you don't mess up like I do. So basically, yeah, you can do that, and then you can just come out of one of them and just counter, step back. That's a Chris Paul hop jumper right there. Still can't shoot, but yeah, that's the behind the back spam. And then the same thing, we're just gonna do a Hesi cross spam. So instead of doing diagonal down opposite, we're just gonna do straight cross, like horizontal opposite. So ball's in the left hand, I'm a Hesi left, come across right, and then Hesi right, come across left. So it's gonna look like this with what you got on if you have Tyrese Hesi and De'Aaron Fox escape. So that's what this would look like. But most people use Kobe White Hesi for this and Steph Curry escape. So let me put that on so I can show you what that looks like real quick. Escape moves, Steph. I really don't like Steph because it's hard to L2 cancel out of it, and I really like the L2. But yeah, that's why I don't use Steph no more. But he does have a faster like cross escape, so if you like just canceling out of things just like that, that is faster. But because of that longer animation, it's hard to get that off. So yeah, this is what let me get the timing now. So the time is going to be different based off all your stuff. Oops. So let me see. It's gonna go left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right. So the time is different because I was practicing in the my chord, obviously. Now I'm in Pro-Am, so it's a little more delayed. But yeah, this is what it looks like once you master it. You can even go faster once you get the timing down. I suck at getting the timing down right now. My dude's low on stamina. But yeah, that's the problem with dribbling in here. But it's the closest thing you're gonna get to in-game latency and in-game speed rather than the my court, which is just offline latency. So that's why I like dribbling in here. It is annoying with the adrenaline and stamina, but it's the closest thing you're gonna get in-game. I also practice my jump shot in here too. But yeah, this is what all these look like. And next thing I like to do, last thing, is really the hop jumper where I use Chris Paul. If I'm running here, he has this step back and kind of does a double. So you can kind of just wait. So if I'm coming off the screen up top, let me see if I can just grab the ball. I'm coming off the screen up top, pretty much just how I use it, right? And I do whatever move, screen's on the right wing, I come right here, it looks like I'm driving, and then I kind of just get back here. Just nice little space creator, basically, you can say. So that's the way I use my hop jumper. I know a lot of people also use Jordan Clarkson. Let me see, Jordan Clarkson right here. The way they use this is just canceling out of things. So if you're more of a standstill dribbler, people just do like size up into an escape. You can only do this towards ball hand, but you see that little cancel out. So my player's lefty, so I only can, you hold R2, do the hop jump, or hold R2 and then straight to your ball hand. So I'm lefty, so I'm just dribbling out of it, doing whatever. And then if it's in your, the ball has to be in your right hand, and then you're gonna get that animation. If it's in your like shooting hand, then it's gonna just give you that. But that's how you cancel out of like explosive stuff, and then you just get that, and then you can do whatever you want out of that. So those are pretty much the basics, I would say, and that's just everything at its base form. So I'm gonna keep working on stringing everything together, because obviously you can see my timing is straight dog water right now. But yeah, that's everything I'm using right now. Where's CP? And while I work on stringing all these moves up, we got more videos coming. And once, like I said, if you need the hand cam for everything, just go to shorts, go to our shorts and go to our TikTok, and that's gonna give you everything that you need. I didn't show exactly step back, but that's just R2 down. You guys should be all right. I didn't change nothing else. Yeah, so like I said, go to TikTok if you need the hand cam. So that's gonna be a better breakdown for you. But I think that's pretty much everything. Yeah, this is exactly means like snatch back, just R2 straight down. It's the best way I can get like straight back for a 3-ball. So that's why I'm using that. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. And like, comment, subscribe if you can, just show some support. And we're just gonna keep dropping as much informational videos as we can, some gameplay breakdowns, like some defense gameplay breakdowns. I'm on a 5.9, show you how to use a 5.9. Just drop more stuff like that for you guys. If you guys need help with anything, or some more tutorials, or whatever you guys want, drop it in the comments. I'll get it out to you, or try to reply to all of them. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.